The concept for Wildin' Out, honestly, it just was an idea I came up with to give my friends jobs. Hanging out in comedy clubs all my life, kind of what you see on the show is what goes on backstage. Just a lot of improv humor, you know, whether it's the dozens or freestyle rapping or, you know, just really to get prepared and to sharpen your comedic chops. Initially, MTV didn't understand it. No one understood it. And that's why, you know, I kind of had to use my own money and kind of funded the first pilot of Wildin' Out myself to kind of show everyone what I was talking about. Because they were like, a hip-hop improv show, what is that even, you know? It was an interesting concept to pitch. So instead of pitching it, I just shot it and rented out a comedy club, got my friends together, got some cameras, and from there, once you saw the energy in the tape, they're like, okay, yeah, there's something really cool here, and here we are today, 200 and something episodes later.
What I think makes Wildin' Out unique as a franchise and a show is it's the last beacon of entertainment that is in the representation of what I grew up in. The Living Colors, the Martins, the Living Singles, just black entertainment, you know what I mean? And being able to broadcast young talent that comes from the type of communities that I come from, that entertain the type of communities that I come from.
There's no other show like it. It's improv, comedy, and music, and there's no other show that does that has cast members really going off top. Those moments that you can never get again, that are unplanned, those organic moments. You know, when we're in a wild style battle and people are freestyling and going off, it's just, you can never recreate that. And to me, that's what's so special about it.
It's because it allows you to be yourself, and then you on stage with your friends. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what kind of day you have. You on stage with your friends. How can you like have a bad day on stage with your friends? And it's just, you get to be you and not be scared to really just speak your mind.
I set out to give people opportunities, and so many people have continued to thrive because of it. And now it gives me the opportunity to continue to find new talent and continue to lay out these just different verticals to give people not only just a place on television, but a live component, you know, with the tour.
It keeps putting the youth, you know, on. Like, it'll never go out of style, because whoever new you bring on, their fans are gonna grow with them. So that brand is gonna always be around. It's kind of like the urban, all that. You know, we need this show.
Wildin' Out has become an institution for comedy and music. So what makes it unique is that it stays relevant.
You know, the ultimate goal is to do an improv school like us, Groundlings or Second City, to become part of the improv or the Wildin' Out School of Improv with a curriculum that we could put into our communities.
Nick has a lot of ventures. He has the Wildin' Out Tour, he has the Wildin' Out Restaurant, he has the Wildin' Out, there's so much stuff. You know, it's gonna be Wildin' Out Cruise, Wild on Water. There's so many things like Wildin' Out Fashion Over Clothes. It's gonna be everything. Nick on everything. Nick Canon Wildin' Out Diapers. Like, it's gonna be Wiping Out. Nick is gonna actually have wipes. I don't know if I'm telling too much of the Wildin' Out brand secret, but Nick has a brand of his own wipes called Wildin' Wipes. Wiping Out.
My role has definitely evolved. One, early on when I first started Wildin' Out, it was really, I was out there trying to prove myself as well as, you know, everyone else, from Kevin Hart to Cat Williams. Like, I felt like I was really in the competition on the show, and with the jokes and the rapping, and like I was taking everything very seriously. You know, lots of rehearsal, and but like now, like I just kind of just go out there and kind of, from like more thinking as an executive producer, giving everyone else the opportunity. I tend to fall back. I kind of, you know, facilitate it as well as keep the train on the track. There's so many celebrity guests that come and really bring it. I mean, I think everyone knows Chance the Rapper just dominates every time he comes and has so much fun with it. He's such a huge fan of the show.
The 2 times he's been on there, it's been pretty much season premieres. It's been an hour-long episode, so when he come through, we always turn him crazy.
People display their worst behavior when they don't understand themselves. And I truly have true admiration and respect for Azealia coming on the show. and actually going through the entire show, you know what I mean? She was taken out of her comfort zone like everyone is on the show. And I feel like that day she handled herself as well as she possibly could, but I think, you know, at times, sometimes our inner demons and the things that we deal with come out, and the way she displayed after she left, it kind of showed like, you know, she kind of pulled her own card, you know, and I think in her mind, that's a good thing. Like her and the idealing of she just wants to make headlines and just wants to kind of troll a situation. I think she accomplished what she wanted to accomplish. I think, but like my heart goes out to her like it did that day. Like I felt bad for her because she was in an environment that wasn't conducive to how she entertains. And that's where I said, like, anybody who can come on the show, they get a salute from me. But then to kind of act out at the way that she did, you know, following, created a lot of controversy. And, you know, it's funny, like, to go to a level and cry wolf about colorism just says a lot of probably what she deals with daily. And I sympathize and empathize with that because, you know, things like colorism and judgment, those are real issues that I'm sure she does have to deal with. But in our environment, we combat that with being able to say we're all different and we can all laugh at it, and we can all, you know, whether it's someone from the LGBTQ community, whether it's someone from, you know, we have people of Asian descent, African descent, like we have everyone on the show, and no one's safe. We make fun of everyone in every way because that's what life is really about. You know, humor brings healing. And for sometimes people have so many insecurities that it takes a little bit longer to heal. And I think that's kind of what she was dealing with. But, you know, I welcome her back anytime. And, you know, like I said, I would never say an ill thing about any of our queens. So I just would hope that she sees this experience as something that she can grow and learn from.